And Ambessa is one of the few champions, I think, that actually has sustained in longer lanes also, and with the amount of armor pen that she gets to really be a big threat to sign, even later on. Nice early trading. Big change up here from the bro bot lane as Raptor just used his skills.
Yeah.
Still, he's in though, so he's... Oh, no.
Yep, flash comes in. No flash here for Palu. He's in a lot of trouble. He goes up against the wall, and he is dead. First blood goes over to BNK. Meanwhile, Krako was spotted here in mid.
I don't... No, bro did rotate over.
I mean, are they really going to fight over this, though? We've got Talia wall. They're going to try to fight for one, it looks like, but two already taken here by BNK. And now BNK are the ones that want to go in on a fight. That is a Sin down. Do they have the damage? No, they absolutely do not. And now Krako is isolated from the team. He goes down as the wall comes in. Kind of interesting from Victa, or Vikla rather.
Choo-choo!
And yeah, I mean, at least they get the kill. So it is a 1-for-1 trade, and Bro will pick up the 1 grub.
That's still not really worth, though. You deny the grub buff.
Look at bot lane.
But that's going to be a plate and a full wave. Just
so he's still struggling now.
It's ongoing.
Yes.
But he did get a full wave and a plate. So now all of a sudden that gold's even. And if I could pick which AD carry I would have, I probably would actually play it out. And it's not like BNK don't have great ways to start fights. Clear can go in, so can Galen, so can Raptor.
We're actually engaging here. The ult is down, looking for Palu, as now Shinjao coming on down. Raptor coming on in, looking for the root on a hype. It's not going to happen. Trying to get the angle here on Palu, and yeah, he just doesn't have his flash. He's just dead. Very nice look from Kellen and call from the bottom side of the team here for BNK to set up that kill. The Bagel,
okay, but how much?
Really high in calories.
Yeah, okay, but look, so Bagel's what, like 300 calories maybe?
And everything bagel might be a little bit more.
A little bit more. You really got to ladder on the... Okay, I guess you do. I'm like... I actually...
It's America we're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's my bad. It's my bad. It's my bad.
Taste. In terms of everything else, probably not good for you. We're going to trade a Rift Herald here for a turret. I feel like this isn't bad for Bro, actually. You're not really doing anything with this. It is just kind of a handshake that leads us into a deeper part of this game. You know, we're not fighting over the objective. We're not forcing any fights. We're not getting any picks with our Vi, who is just farming at the moment.
Right, he was looking top twice, and then here bot once as well. But BNK, they're just playing a clean game. Now, Clear might be in some trouble here.
And we got a lot of people coming up here. The Vi ult comes in, and there's no flash available. And finally, they're able to get something going with this Vi. And they even get the kill over to Hype, who's now 2-0.
That's a big deal. Very nicely done. As they get the kill, as you mentioned, on the most important target. Cole's also cashed out.
Chronicler, have you ever had a scooped bagel?
No.
Yeah, neither have I. But apparently it's a thing where you like scoop out the bread part of the inside and then it's less bread.
As a Dutch person, I don't. Why would you do that? Why would you have less bread?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that sounds like a great dessert.
Yeah.
I want to eat it for breakfast.
You get Eggo waffles. You put like a bunch of syrup on it. So many calories. Tastes great though.
As I'm saying, it's a great dessert. I want to. I just be hungry again.
Yeah, but
for
then you
2
say
hours.
your chocolate sprinkles are a dessert.
Well,
They're
no,
clearly a
that's
dessert.
That's different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's different.
What do you
Because
mean?
it's dark chocolate.
Okay, well, I guess. Oh, they're going in on a Closer who is very isolated, but he's got Krako nearby. A bit of help comes in, and Closer is actually going to get away. He kites it out for so long, and now Vikla is in no man's land. Palu pretty low, but he's the support. I think this is okay. He is going to go down, and Vikla actually might not die to this Scion. It's a very broken up fight, and Morgan does get pushed back.
Trade support for jungle, which is a trade up. But they're not actually getting any positioning, as there we see. Clear now, Cleaver done, same for Raptor. Love to see that. Yeah, I guess they don't need a jungler. Bro, I feel like we could have contested this. That's Soul Point, remembers? But then Vikla's kind of in an awkward spot, and it looks like Bro is trading for Otacon, which would be a big trade as Raptor?
I don't think they're getting Otacon here. We'll see. I mean, Raptor is in his ultimate, and Palu already pretty low, level 8. And they're on the run, and now Raptor's just going in on Apollo. Maybe a little bit too brave. They are going to take out the support, but so does Raptor go down. But the damage comes in. It's layered, and Croco is taken out.
No junglers!
No junglers. Let's just flip it. Let's just flip it. Yeah, Diablo, get in there. Flip it.
Yeah!
That's Challengers, baby. He knows he's a Challengers player. And now the engage comes in from Kellen, but the knock on a Diablo. He's going to go down. Diablo's out of the fight. Clear. Flashes in. Looking for another one. It's not going to happen. As it's up to Kellen to try to take out Hype, but it will not go down. Hype with 5 kills. And now a chance to take down the Otacon.
That was a fight, Valdez!
Yeah.
No.
Edgar read through his notes again instead of the patch notes, and he was like, huh. Yeah, the first pick, Gwen, maybe not it.
I made a huge mistake, but it's okay. We can come back from it. This game is still very close, though, and for Brion, the big issue is that they do actually have tools to kill to get through science. It's cool.
Yeah,
Hype's such a good champion to apply it as well. So BNK do not need to play for this. They can just play for the pick and into Nash. I don't think that Vikla alone does that, though, and they might just give it up, and they can afford to, right? It's just a single dragon, and the game is still afoot, Valdez.
Yes. Kind of confused about the limb situation, but we have a game happening, and that's all we need to know. Just buying time until the next team fight. This is a nice play from Vikla. It looks silly, but, you know, not full vision, and he saw them coming up the river, so he just ults away. Yeah, but then you're not even really getting value out of the spell shield. Like, what's the point? Just build a tankier item or one that does more damage.
I would have much preferred Death Dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Death Dance was a lot better.
Well, we're just going to find Closer. He has to go into the Zhonya's, as meanwhile a gigantic fight is happening in mid. Ult goes in on a Vikla, who is a Talia. Just going to get away from this one. A very strange one breaking down as they're trying to go in, and Kellen finds the angle on a Closer. He's even going to try to take out Hype by himself, and he just gets ripped to shreds. And Vikla doesn't have the damage either. And Bro just going to roll over them in the mid lane fight, which was very strange, but a very good one for Bro.
Bro might just win? I'm so confused. Why did Vikla... Oh, I thought they had Closer. Why did Vikla ult away? Diablo was out. I'm pretty sure.
These are all great questions, Chronicler. I just don't know if they have answers.
Well, I don't think we will get them answered. I think the game is just the...
I think it's done. I don't know. I don't think that Kellen can do anything without ult. He'll try to...
The next wave is coming in. I could probably... It can knock away. Yeah, knock away Hype.
Has to try to get this wave down.
Might be a might be a little
Oh, Morgan nearly dies.
No.
Apollo's going to die.
They have enough time.
I think they do. Yeah, they do. Hype is full health. Should be enough, right? Should be enough, right? I think so. They need to stop Hype from hitting the Nexus, but they don't have the CC. As the shove misses, and Bro barely scraped themselves across the line and take game number 2.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.